Welcome to Stay Tuned with Miraculous Ladybug. I'm Shilo.
I'm Nicole.
And today's episode will be sorting the Miraculous Ladybug characters into Hogwarts House. But thank you guys for listening to our previous episode. I really appreciate all the comments and messages. I'm surprised you guys thought we were funny. I didn't think so, but...
Already the second episode, you sounded like a podcaster. And her voice is so like ASMR right now.
I've been listening to a lot of podcasts during work.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. And I apologize that we haven't uploaded new episodes. Someone had to have midterms, so everything was way behind. So I apologize for that. We're hoping we could record more episodes.
Guys, I only have 2 more months of school until summer break. Just let me hang on.
Okay, and before we start our episode, we're gonna...
Wow, so...
Stop calling me out. Can I not sound professional? Gosh.
Well, I feel subconscious now because you sound so professional, and then there's me.
Well, you're gonna have to listen to more podcasts. But anyway,
I can never talk like that. I tried to talk like other people and never always stuck with this voice.
I'm sorry, but now you're making me self-conscious. But anyway. For the news and updates, since we haven't recorded for a very long time, there are a lot of news and updates in the Miraculous universe.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Yeah, because you don't have social media. I mean, you do, but you don't follow anything of Miraculous Ladybug. And the first news is they said that they're going to release some new Miraculous Ladybug dolls in 2021. And I'm going to show you what they look like. So these are the new dolls.
Oh, they actually look... Surprisingly, Chloe looks the best. Oh, yeah, Chloe's look the best from what it looks like.
Shenor kind of looks weird. I'm going to say that.
The eyes are just like kind of...
cat eye.
Almost like it's uneven.
Yeah, I hope they make an Adrian one. I like Marinette. If I'm going to buy... I think I would buy the Marinette Ladybug.
It's cute.
I don't collect dolls, but I would buy them.
Should get that for the kid I babysit. Yeah. She'll love those.
The only saltiness I have is they don't have carapace.
No!
They should. And then they have this other one. I don't know if you noticed. There's 2 other designs. One is this ladybug.
Oh, that's the one with the black.
Yeah. And then there's another one. It's only far away, but it's her hair down and she has the ladybug wings. Everyone was wondering if this is for a future episode, but they have done this in the past where they created ladybug designs that's not in the show. I think that could be one of the case, but you never know. And this was a collaboration with Zag and Playmates Toys. That's why it looks a lot better.
Oh.
So they said they're going to release the dolls around 2021. They don't have a date yet, but that's the year we are given.
When I graduate.
Remember our last recording episode, we were talking about them recording the movie. And then after that, we have no updates since then.
Oh, yeah.
Literally like a day after we record that, they started recording them for the movie. So what I've seen so far, they recorded with Christina, Bryce, Keith, who voices Gabriel, and Hawkmoth, Sayla, who does Chloe, Sabrina, who does Natalie. Those are the voice actors that have been working on the movie so far we've seen. And other updates. I know people have been asking us if we'll do an episode about the movie. We are. It's just right now there isn't much information to talk about the movie yet, but we will do an episode about the movie, like our theories, what we think the movie's going to be about.
I heard the music and there's a little piece of the music. Are we supposed to talk about that?
We could talk about it. Some people already released the music. I already posted on Instagram. We'll talk about that in that episode.
I just love just the violins, and I play for some of you guys. Actually, a lot of you guys don't know. I play the violin for like 10 years, so I love anything violin. I love, and it just sounded so good.
And talking about the movie, an animation company called Fantail Wild Animation that's in China, they're going to help produce the movie, and they're also going to help plan the theme park in China. I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of curious what this theme park is going to look like. So we'll see. Maybe when it's open, I'll fly to China and go to that's just for the theme park.
Do you know where in China it's going to be yet?
Not that I know of. This is just the beginning stage. It just said they're working on.
I hope it'll be in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I'll be more comfortable going there.
And then my friend Serena, who you've met a couple of times, she did an interview with Winnie. And this is some of the information we gotten from that interview about the future seasons. We'll be seeing Felix again.
Ooh!
which I'm so excited.
She is so excited.
He is a brat, but I like him.
We love our brats.
Yeah. Winnie also said Samji didn't leave, that they are still working with Zag, but I think they're focusing more on Force Ghosts. I think that's Ghost Force. That's another series that Zag's been working on for the last couple of years. They're still with Zag. They're just not going to work on Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh.
But they are going to work on the 2 specials, the one where they go to New York and Shanghai. They are working on it. And they said each of the specials is going to be 50 minutes.
Ooh.
So we're excited. So it's kind of like a movie, really.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that. Winnie also said that Thomas is currently working on a comic about Gabriel. We heard about this news a couple months ago. Thomas has opened this platform called Bayday, where artists can put their comic works in there, and it will protect them from people stealing. And it's very interesting. I do have an account with Bayday. There's a lot of wonderful comics. So if you don't have Bayday, definitely check it out. There's a lot of wonderful comic book artists there. Winnie also talked about how Marinette being a new guardian is going to have consequences. So we'll talk about that in our season. I'm scared too.
I'm so scared. Once I saw that episode, I was just worried.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that in our season 4 theory and predictions.
Yeah.
And Serena also asked, because we have Alex who's from the future and kind of time travels, and she asked Winnie if we'll see characters that are from the future and come to the past. And he said, yes, there will be new characters.
What?
But that's all he said.
Oh.
The Instagram news. Nicole, you still don't follow them, right?
No, I think I got a suggestion to follow them.
Oh, really?
I did get a suggestion.
Okay, so the weird thing,
so there's other forces involved now.
Yeah, the weird thing was the characters didn't post anything on Instagram for a while, and then I think this week and last week they started posting. The first is from Alia. It's a picture of Adrian in front of the dupain-cheng bakery.
That sneaky little.
Yeah, and she said the dupain-cheng bakery is slammed today, so Marinette couldn't hang out, so we decided to surprise her and visit. And apparently what happened was Marinette's dad was sick. Her and her mom were working by themselves, so Alia and Adrian helped Marinette and her mom in the bakery. Yeah. Marinette says, thank you for you both for all your help today. And Adrian said, you're welcome. Sorry for leaving so early. Tell your dad I hope he feels better soon. And thanks, Sabine, for the croissants. That is so a fan fiction story. But really cute. I like seeing these interactions with the characters.
Alia's cute.
Yeah. So Alia's post was her twin sisters saying, the only thing worse than a tantrum is twin tantrums over 2 different things. Save me. That's such a mood.
That sounds like something an older sister would say.
Yeah. And then Marinette hasn't posted much, and she only posted 2. This was on Valentine's Day or the day after Valentine's Day, and she said, my parents and I had a tea party on my balcony this weekend. Love the fresh air and getting to people watch everyone for Valentine's Day.
Aww.
So just a picture of her and her mom, and her dad is kind of cut off.
Aww.
And then she posted a picture of her cat pillow and said, I had this kitty for ages, never named her though, any suggestion? And my friend Alex said, Chat Blanc.
Chat Blanc.
We're like, no.
No.
Next is from Adrian. He took a picture of his cousin Felix reading a textbook about physics.
Yes, physics.
Yeah. It says, Throwback Thursday to my cousin's last visit. He definitely liked his quiet reading time. I've never seen anyone that's theistic about reading a textbook. And then there's a creepy picture of him.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but still, I kind of still creep. I don't know. He looks like he's being possessed by a demon.
His eyes and like the shadow in his eyes. He looks like he's, you know what? I don't think looks like he hasn't gotten any sleep.
Yeah, and then there's Plague. You can't see him, but there's a sock floating. So Ollie was like, is your sock floating? He's like, oh, is there not an edit button in Instagram? And then he's like, actually, I think it's Marinette's ghost hand. And we're like, what's with that? And his post, he said,
both bad at lying.
They're so bad. I think they should learn it from Lila how to lie.
Yes, Lila can teach them how to lie.
His post says, have you ever shared a room with a sibling or a roommate? I guess I feel like it could be a lot of fun or very, very annoying. I've noticed some of his posts before. He always talks about like what it's like to have a sibling. And I'm like, if Emily ever comes back from her coma, her and Gabriel need to work on giving Adrian a sibling.
Yes.
He'd be the cutest older brother. And Chloe hasn't posted much. The only post she's made so far was her manicure, and it's like a Rena Rouge theme.
Oh.
That's all we have of the Miraculous Universe with all the news updates on Instagram. Now we're gonna sort all the Miraculous Ladybug characters into Hogwarts House. This was inspired from Fantastic Geeks and Where to Find Them. They're by two of my favorite YouTubers, Brizzy and Tessa. They've done where they sort either Disney princesses or Marvel heroes into Hogwarts House, and I thought it'd be fun to do this with Miraculous Ladybug. So, Nicole, what's your Hogwarts House?
No.
I know, but the audience don't know.
I'm a Ravenclaw.
Not surprising. When I took the Pottermore quiz, I first got Gryffindor, and then I told a friend, and she was like, no, you're a Slytherin. And I'm like, no, I'm a Gryffindor.
She's always wanted to be Gryffindor ever since we first started watching Harry Potter. Or probably when she first read the book. She's always wanted to be Gryffindor.
I had the huge crush on Harry Potter.
That's right. And she also has the Gryffindor scarf.
Yeah, and then I started talking with other people, and they said the same thing. They're like, no, you are a Slytherin. And then you started reading the Harry Potter books last year or 2 years ago?
Well, it was just this last year, during the summer.
Yeah, and then you told me, you're like, no, you're not a Gryffindor. You are a Slytherin. And so I took the quiz again, and I got Slytherin.
Oh, funny story for me. When I was young, I didn't like Harry Potter. I just... Because you and Jeremy are so annoying. So I didn't like Harry Potter, so I didn't care what house I was in. But then I think when we watched the 7th movie, that's when I started getting interested in Ravenclaw.
Mm-hmm.
I think before like Hufflepuff, but just because my favorite color is yellow. But then, and then I started reading the book and then Pottermore, and I'm in love with Ravenclaw.
Yeah. We're going to talk and discuss like what Hogwarts house we think the characters belong to. And I also did a survey a couple weeks back, and we did get 179 responses of which Hogwarts house they think the character should be in. The first character we're gonna sort is Marinette.
Friends will be lost and enemies will be made.
With Marinette, I always debate between Ravenclaw and Slytherin. But the more I feel like we got to know her, I just see her as a Slytherin.
She could be in any of the houses.
Yeah.
She has all the traits.
Yeah, I don't see her as a Hufflepuff. Like, she does have Hufflepuff quality, but not 100% Hufflepuff. Because I feel like she is cunning. She did say that when she was Lady Noir, that she was cunning. And I think she is very resourceful. And then she does have ambition, and she has, like, a goal. And she is smart. That's why I was very debating if she should be on Ravenclaw. But with her knowledge, it's not like she desired to know the knowledge. She actually uses them to, win her battles and stuff. And that's why I put her in Slytherin.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I don't know, I guess lately I've been thinking more Ravenclaw just because of her creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a lot of Ravenclaws who aren't exactly book smart,
Mm-hmm.
but they're very creative. And when they do want to know stuff, they'll research it, everything about it.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like she has that creativeness, and when she wants to learn something, she does want to learn.
I don't know. I've just never seen her learn. Like, I see her, she learns her mistakes.
That's true.
But with fashion or her fighting, she just does it. It's not like she has time, but like...
Well, she learned it. She learned by doing it.
Yeah. But it's not like she desire knowledge. Like,
that's true. That
for
makes
her,
sense.
it's like she uses her knowledge to have a goal or just win her battles.
Okay.
I don't know. So should we agree that she belongs in Slytherin?
Do we have to?
Well, I choose Slytherin. And then what would you choose?
Can't choose.
Yes, you can.
Marinette's hard because it's just all mixed
I
up.
know. But you gotta have to choose one, bud.
We'll just go with Slytherin.
Okay. With the survey, the most vote was Gryffindor by 43.2%.
Okay, that confused me. The color did not match up with the...
I know.
That makes me so mad. Look, Gryffindor is blue, Slytherin's red, Ravenclaw's yellow, and Hufflepuff is green. Like, what the heck is wrong with that?
I didn't... This is Google. I can't control that.
Yeah, dang it, Google.
And the second highest choice was Ravenclaw. I can see why people put her Gryffindor because she is brave, but...
And courageous. And she stands up. But she also... That one was just a recent trait that she got.
Yeah.
She wasn't always like that. The origin episodes, it kind of hinted that
Mm-hmm.
that new trait was brought on by Alia and being Ladybug.
Yeah. And then I think the third highest was Hufflepuff. I can see why, because she cares about her friends, but I don't see her
she does care for friends, but she's not completely selfless.
Yeah.
She will go to certain lanes to get what she wants.
Yeah.
Like with the episode with Lila, or when she fights with Chloe, she doesn't let Chloe get what she wants. She fights to get what she wants.
I mean, that's like a very Slytherin.
So that is a Slytherin.
Yeah. We're going to sort her into Slytherin. And the next character is Adrian. For me, because I mix both his Adrian and his Chat Noir personality together. And because of that, I see him as a Gryffindor. Because he is very innocent when he's Adrian, but he's very reckless and he always jokes around. That's why I just see him as a Gryffindor. I think he is brave. I know some people say when he's Adrian, he's not brave, but I do think there is a bravery and he's learning to stand up for himself and standing up for his friends. Like, you don't have to be brave to be a Gryffindor. We see that with Neville. He grew to become brave.
It's also like, I think also the house is like what you value. And you kind of think about it, I think Adrian was kind of shy because he's new to public school. He's new to being with kids around his age.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably just not sure like when he can. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like they say Gryffindors are stubborn, which I think Adrian is very stubborn.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And they don't take themselves seriously. That's also I think Adrian is a Gryffindor. I would put him there.
Yeah. See, I was in the Hufflepuff train too,
mm-hmm.
but it was because I have a hard time remembering that Chat Noir and Adrian are the same person.
Yeah.
I always forget. But you see, he does seem like a Hufflepuff at glance.
Yeah.
But I just remember like some of the scenes where he teases Marinette and as Chat Noir, which honestly is probably his true personality, then yeah, I think I have to agree with Gryffindor.
And sometimes in battle, he just goes, and Ladybug's like, wait, don't
go! Yeah,
that's a very Gryffindor.
Yeah, he's very reckless. I don't know. I guess the reason why he acts like a Hufflepuff is just Gabriel, and just because, people, we don't show our true selves all the time.
Yeah, and with Plagg, the way he talks to Plagg, I'm like, he's such a Gryffindor. So we'll agree that he is in Gryffindor.
Yeah.
With the fandom, the highest vote was Hufflepuff. I wasn't surprised about this because a lot of fan fiction, they do put him in Hufflepuff. And I can see why. He is very caring.
Very caring, and he's
so
very
kind.
loyal. And that's another thing that I can see as Hufflepuff is, as Chat Noir, he is very loyal to Ladybug.
Yeah.
Even though she keeps turning him down, he's very loyal to her.
Yeah.
I could definitely see a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. And then the second highest vote was Gryffindor. Alia. Also with her, I always go back before, is she a Ravenclaw or is she a Gryffindor?
I always thought she was more Gryffindor.
I see her as a Gryffindor. I think she's like the Hermione. She does have that knowledge. Like, she wants to learn, because she mentioned in Star Train, she has different blogs for everything she's very interested in. And she's very smart.
That is a very Ravenclaw.
But with Alia, she is super brave, and she's also super reckless. She always runs to the Akuma attack, and I'm like, if she was a Ravenclaw, she wouldn't do that. Like, Ravenclaws, I think they would plan what they want to do. She's just like, nope, I'm just gonna
she
go.
Just goes there.
And I'm like, nah, she's a Gryffindor.
Yeah, that's a good point. I always thought more Gryffindor, but I never really thought Ravenclaw. But that was a good point you brought with the blogs. But if you're Ravenclaw, you do plan. You kind of think before you do. You don't just go for it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, no, she's a Gryffindor. After you learn about Alia, the way how she gets in the middle of the battle, I'm like, no, she's a Gryffindor.
And she values bravery.
Yeah,
as you can see in the origin when she talks about the superhero.
Yeah, even like when Origin, even Marinette was like, Alia should be a hero. She's super brave. She loves superhero stuff. Yeah, I will sort her into Gryffindor.
Woot woot.
So with the fandoms, everyone else also agreed. 58.2% voted her into Gryffindor. And then the second highest was Ravenclaw. Nino.
He is definitely a Hufflepuff. He is a Hufflepuff through and through.
Like, he's very loyal to his friends. He cares about them. Like, especially with Adrian and also Alia. Like, when he got his Miraculous Miraculous, that's when you can say he is a Hufflepuff because he wanted to protect Alia. That was his main focus. He's like, I just want to save my girlfriend. And I'm like, you're such a Hufflepuff. And he wanted to give Adrian his first birthday party.
Oh, yeah. He is such a Hufflepuff. Or cute little Nino.
Like, he's such a softie.
I love Nino.
Hufflepuff?
Yeah, Hufflepuff. That one isn't too hard.
Yeah, so the fandom voted Hufflepuff for him, and then the second highest was Gryffindor.
Ooh, ooh.
Chloe.
Oof.
You know a character she reminds me of?
Who?
Draco. Because Draco's always like, my father will hear about this. And then Chloe's like, you don't want to hear from my daddy. And I'm like, she is a female version of Draco Malfoy.
My daddy is the mayor.
Yeah. I'm like, Gryffindor. Not Gryffindor. Slytherin.
Slytherin. Well, wait, okay. Okay, she's cunning.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't hide.
No. I think she also is very ambitious.
But I can also see her as a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Like, she's brave, just not in the right way.
Yeah.
She's brave in all the wrong ways.
Yeah, they're not this loyal. Like, she was very loyal to Ladybug, but then once...
Oh, yeah, once...
Like, the finale was like, nope, I'm not your fan anymore.
Let me see this.
Ruthless, I would say that.
But she's not self-reliant.
No. Big on cost benefits. Yes, that's...
She tries to be charming, but sometimes it works. But if you know her, you know it's not real.
She's definitely bold. I would put her in Slytherin.
Yeah.
And then if we look at the fandom's vote, no surprise, 79.7% voted her into Slytherin.
I think that's the biggest one.
Yeah.
That is the biggest one. Wait. Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Yeah. Luka.
Oh, Luka! Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Because he's so patient and kind, and he's so laid back. and I'm like, that's a Hufflepuff quality. And he's very loyal. Like, even though he knows Marinette doesn't love him 100% and she likes Adrian, he's still, like, very patient and he cares
still
more about
willing.
her happiness.
Yeah, he still wants to be there for her, still wants to help her. And he doesn't expect to get anything back. He just does it because he cares about her.
Yeah. And so I asked Andrew, who voices the English voice of Luka. He sometimes works at Universal Studios. Sometimes he does work at the Harry Potter role. So I was like, okay, I'm going to ask Andrew. And because me and him know each other. So I was like, Andrew, which Hogwarts house do you think Luka will be in? And then he messaged me back. He's like, Slytherin.
What?
I'm like, I think because his Miraculous is a snake. So that's why he thinks he's in. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then he messaged me back in caps, Slytherin.
Slytherin.
I'm like, okay. The fandom voted Ravenclaw.
I think it's because of his
maturity.
And his music, too.
Yeah.
Because Ravenclaws are also are usually creative.
Yeah. I could see that as well. And because he was able to use the Snake Miraculous less than Adrian. But like with his personality and like how he is with other people, I just see him as a Hufflepuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second highest vote was Hufflepuff. Kagami.
Oof, oof.
I put her in Gryffindor.
Yeah, I feel like Gryffindor will fit her.
She is a perfectionist, but she's also impatient and reckless. Like, we saw that when she got her Miraculous. She didn't listen to the instructions. She just went and battled Ladybug. I was like, did you listen to the instructions that your Kwame gave you?
I love Kagami.
And she's honest, and she's very blunt. She's not afraid to say what she believes. And she's also brave. That's why I put her in Gryffindor.
But she also did some research on how to make friends.
I know.
That's kind of a Ravenclaw trait.
I just think we don't know much about her school life. So it's kind of hard to say like how smart she is. I do believe she is very smart. But just not smart with socially.
It's not... Well, Ravenclaw isn't necessarily you're smart. It's more just your desire for knowledge. And it doesn't have to be book smart. It could be your desire to learn how to draw, how to do this and that.
Yeah, like I know she has like other hobbies, but I don't know if it's something she wanted to do or if her mom forced her to do.
That's true.
That's why I have a hard time putting her in Ravenclaw. She could be like smart and creative, but we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know much. So far, I see more the Gryffindor.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like say, hey, there's this, and there's that, and there's that.
Yeah. I don't know. I vote her Gryffindor for that
hers
reason.
Hers is very even.
The highest vote was Slytherin.
I could see it. You'll think that when you first meet her, like the first couple episodes, she seems more Slytherin.
Yeah.
But she's also very reckless.
Yeah.
And she's very, well, I guess she just had the ambitions because she went like straight for Adrian.
Yeah.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah, and then the second highest vote was Ravenclaw. Alex.
Alex.
Gryffindor.
There's a lot of Gryffindors.
I know. But at the same time, I see her as Ravenclaw too, because when you see her adult version, because I feel like she's completely different. She's more mature and knowledgeable. Like, I feel like you have to have so much knowledge when you're time traveling. So maybe I would put her in Ravenclaw.
Yeah, that is tricky.
Like, yeah, when she was younger, yeah, she was very, like, reckless. She wants to do, like, competitions between Kim.
And she wants to win.
But I feel like I think throughout the season, something's going to change with Alex. But when you see adult Alex, she's very, like, an adult. Like,
well, she is very mature because isn't she the character that always brings out the obvious? Like,
yeah.
She just sells what we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's tricky.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have a lot of creativity and knowledge if you're going to be a time traveler. And she's like a pro with it. Like, she knows what to do and like she has a solution.
Oh, this is tricky.
Maybe she is a Ravenclaw. A Ravenclaw we didn't know until later.
Dang it. This is going to be, yeah.
I think I'm going to put her in Ravenclaw.
Oh, this is hard because so far what I've seen more Gryffindor.
Yeah.
But that's a good point, Ibra. Let's just move on.
Okay, the highest vote was Gryffindor. 60% voted Gryffindor. And then the second highest was Slytherin. The next character is Kim. Definitely Gryffindor.
Yeah,
there's no question.
Drew Gryffindor.
Yeah, there's that boy.
That sweet boy.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. There's no explanation. He's a Gryffindor. 47.9% voted Gryffindor and 32.5% voted Hufflepuff.
I can see the Hufflepuff.
I can see that, yeah.
I can see that.
He can be sensitive. He can be caring to all his friends. But with his personality, he's very Gryffindor. Lila.
Oh,
I think this is the highest one.
This is the highest one. Dang, I shouldn't have been surprised. I should have expected this.
Definitely Slytherin.
Slytherin. So very, very, not even, like, she's the bad Slytherin. The very bad Slytherin.
Like, she has ambition. She has a goal.
And she will do anything to get it, even if other people get hurt.
And she has to be smart to able to manipulate so many people with her lies and then uses it. And she's very cunning. Cunning like a fox.
She's a disgrace to foxes.
Yeah. I'm putting her in Slytherin.
Yeah, me too.
So with the fandom, 83.6% voted her Slytherin.
Great.
Max. Definitely Ravenclaw.
Yeah. Ravenclaw.
Something reminds me of Hermione, like the knowledge he brings out. And then he just loves to study and like learn new stuff.
He knows the statistics of things. Like, he always calculates the statistics of things.
And then I think he said for fun, like, him and this robot, I forgot what his name was, but they were like doing programmings and stuff. And I'm like, definitely Ravenclaw. I think he's also created like making his own video game. Which is
a Ravenclaw trait.
Yeah, I will put him into Ravenclaw.
Woot.
And then 76.2% sorted him into Ravenclaw. Malin.
This is the second highest, isn't this?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, 83.6?
83.6.
Oh, this is the highest one. Dang, I'm surprised with this one.
Malin, definitely a
Hufflepuff.
I feel like out of all
you put 2 Hufflepuffs.
No, because I did put 4 houses, but there's a 5th box that says other, and I don't know how to get rid of that. So people, I don't know why I put the 4 houses, but people still type in one of the houses that's already an option. Yeah, 83.9% voted her into Hufflepuff. I feel like
there's probably more because there's that little purple one that we're not seeing.
Yeah, it could be like 1. But I don't know, because like when you see all of Marinette's friend, I feel like she's like the mom of the group. She's very motherly. She is very sensitive and she has the most emotion, I think.
She's adorable.
She's adorable. And, like, she cares about the environment. I think her and Ivan went to a protest for the environment.
Ivan's such a good boy. He's a good boy.
We would agree she'll be a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Nathaniel.
I
see him Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw?
Because with his artistic creativity.
And then he's always wants to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
It was a tie between Hufflepuff.
Well, Hufflepuff actually has a little bit more because of that. The fifth.
Yeah. But we're going to ignore that.
Okay.
They didn't follow the rules.
It's so harsh, Shilo.
41.5% voted Hufflepuff. 41.5% voted Ravenclaw.
I don't really see the Hufflepuff.
I don't either.
Because I don't know,
he can be nice, but if you mess with him or make him not trust you, then that's when he's like, no.
Yeah, he has a limit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can kind of see, but I just see him more of a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, the thing is, we only seen really 2 episodes with him.
We don't see much of him. It'd be nice to see more.
Yeah.
Felix.
Slytherin.
Like, he's very cunning, but like I feel like he's also smart.
Well, yeah, he is smart. Slytherins also tend to be smart too.
But I don't think it's like something he earns for the knowledge.
He does it for
himself.
To benefit
himself. So yeah, I put him in Slytherin. I feel bad putting all these main characters and Marinette's all alone at his Slytherin table with all her enemies.
She can probably butter up Felix though.
We'll see if they ever have an interaction. We'll see how that goes.
Everyone loves Marinette.
Yeah.
Okay, except
for Lila and Chloe.
Well, I think Chloe
tolerates her.
I think at this point she tolerates her. It's clear that she favors Marinette over some other girls.
Yeah. The next character is Sabrina.
Who's Sabrina again?
Chloe's best friend.
Oh, okay.
We did talk about this in the previous episode, and we both agreed that she was Slytherin.
Oh, okay. I remember that.
Yeah, because she was still cunning, and she told a better lie when she was trying to get Marinette's diary. She told Marinette's mom, like, oh, I'm Marinette's friend. She borrowed my textbook and I came to pick it up.
Oh, dang!
And then she's very resourceful because we start in Star Train. She packed everything for Chloe. And she's like, oh, I have this. And her dad's like, do you need to carry all of this? She's like, yeah, Chloe needs them. But I feel like she also uses Chloe because
she gets benefits
from
being Chloe's friend.
Like she cited Marinette because Marinette helped her. But then Chloe wins her back because she gave her like a Gabriel beret. And I'm like, to me, that's very Slytherin of her. Like, I can see her as a Hufflepuff at the same time.
Because she's loyal to Chloe.
Yeah, very loyal.
But the thing is, she's only loyal to Chloe because she gets something from Chloe.
Yeah.
I feel like she's loyal to you if she can get something out of it.
Yeah.
Which that isn't really a Hufflepuff.
That's true. The fandom voted she is a Hufflepuff by 56%, and the second highest is Slytherin.
I think I talked about before that. At first, I felt bad. I mean, did I talk about this?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah. I felt bad for Sabrina, but then I realized that she's just as... Yeah, okay. We go on.
Yeah. Next character, Ivan. Hufflepuff.
Yeah, Hufflepuff.
Like, we don't know much about him, but
that's true.
He's one of those characters, like, when you meet him, he looks very intimidating, but when you get to know him, he's, like, the softest person.
He's just a little teddy bear.
And he really cares about Milan. Like, when they did that episode, when they were filming the movie, and she was very scared, and he was trying to cheer her up, and then when he would try to confess her, I mean, he is a drummer, and, like, he writes music, like, that's what Milan,
yeah.
That's how he confesses his love to her, was writing the song. He couldn't sing, but...
Yeah, he cannot sing.
But with just seeing him, I'm like, he's a Hufflepuff.
He's just adorable.
46.7% sort him to Hufflepuff, and then 31.1% sorted him to Gryffindor.
Oof.
Next character, Julika.
Oh, I loved my Julika.
I don't know where I would put her.
I just feel like with her, we just don't know much about her.
Yeah, because she's always in the background, but...
And we know some things about her, but
She's very shy.
I just feel like we don't know much about
Yeah.
her interests and what she values.
Like, I think she is brave because, like, during that episode when Millen turned into the Akuma.
Oh, yeah,
she's
she
like,
wasn't scared
that's
at all.
Yeah, no. Like, she is shy when she's interacting with other people, but she does have a passion with modeling.
Yeah.
And she's very supportive with Rose. I don't know where to put her.
Yeah. I always just thought Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I was thinking,
just because I don't know where else to put her.
Yeah, I was thinking Hufflepuff too. Just now, I think we will put her there.
But this could change because, like we said, we don't know much about her. I love Luka though.
I feel like we get to know more of the characters once they get the Miraculous.
Yeah, so hopefully that will help us because I love Luka. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah. 44.2% sorted her into Ravenclaw.
She does seem like she could be in Ravenclaw. That was another thing I wanted to put in Ravenclaw, but I feel like it's because I'm a Ravenclaw and I like her, so I just want to be in my house.
Yeah.
Again, I just don't feel like we know what her interest is.
I feel like we should do like maybe a part 2 either after season 4 and after season 5. To see if our opinions have changed.
Yeah.
After knowing more about the characters. I feel like we know them, but not really. But I feel like the characters who've gotten the Miraculous, we got to know more about their personality and their background story more. For now, we're putting her into Hufflepuff, but 44.2% put her in Ravenclaw. 23.8% put her in Hufflepuff.
Whoop, whoop.
Rose. Definitely a Hufflepuff.
She's so cute.
She's always positive and she's very caring, and I think she's really into charity because that's why she liked Prince Ali, because of his charity work.
Yeah.
And then she always looks the good of other people. Even Chloe, like during the zombie zoo kiss, like Chloe was stuck, but Rose still went out and carried her. And I'm like, that's a Hufflepuff move.
Wait, I need to see this scene again.
Yeah, it was the one where everyone, if they got kissed, they turn into like a love zombie.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't know why. I think Chloe hurt her ankle or something. I don't remember. And then Rose got out of the bus and carried Rose to the bus.
Rose is tiny.
She is, but she picked up and carried Chloe.
Dang, she has muscles.
That is not a Hufflepuff. She's the queen of Hufflepuff.
Oh, she is. Yeah. She's cute. She's adorable.
Yeah. So 78.5% sorted her into Hufflepuff. And then 14.5 voted
Gryffindor.
And I can kind of see it because it was brave of her to go pick up and carry Chloe. But I just see her as a Hufflepuff because I feel like she just sees the good in people when they shouldn't sometimes. But she is such a Hufflepuff queen.
She is.
The next character is Mark.
Mark, I love Mark. I can see in Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw.
I see him as Ravenclaw too.
Yeah.
Because I think he is creative with his writing. Even Marinette and Nathaniel were impressed with his writing.
Yeah, and I think with writing, you get good with writing as the more you do it, and you kind of do need to study writing. You have to look at how other people write.
And I feel like also writers, you also enjoy other books, reading other books.
Yeah.
Even like when I was writing fan fiction, I always search like how can I write better or getting tips. So I feel like that is a Ravenclaw quality.
Yeah.
So I would put him in Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I think again, like, we don't
know much about
Mark that much because we only had that one episode. Because I can kind of see some Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I do too. I see what you mean. Yeah.
I love Mark. I love all these characters. They're just so adorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just put in Ravenclaw right now.
Yeah. 41.8% sorted him into Hufflepuff, and 39.4% sorted him into Ravenclaw. I feel like with our opinions, it's either the first choice or the second choice the fandoms choose. Except for Marinette, everyone did not. I think Slytherin was the second choice. I don't remember. We're done with the students. So we're going to do some of the adults, not all of them. The first character is Gabriel.
Wait, how much is how? Okay, so he's not the most. But anyway.
Yeah. I see him as a Slytherin because he reminds me so much about Draco's dad, Lucius, because he cares about his family. And he's very ambitious. He has a goal, which is, taking the Miraculous and save his wife. I think he does have, like, a lot of pride. Or is that more of a Gryffindor?
That's a Gryffindor.
No, yeah. I just see him as a Slytherin because I feel like someone said like most of the Slytherins are successful people because they have that ambition and the goals. I just see him as a Slytherin still. I don't know. He just reminds me of Draco's dad a lot. Do you have a house you would sort him in? I think he is creative.
Yeah, he is creative
because he's a fashion designer.
But again, so it's more than just like what they do and what their personality is, also what they value.
Yeah, because right now his goal is like, I need to bring my wife back and bring my family back together.
This is so hard.
But even then, we saw in Chat Blanc that even though he knew Adrian was Chat Noir, he still went for his goal. He's like, I don't care if Chat Noir is my son. I still need to get the Miraculous.
Okay, so it's definitely not a Hufflepuff.
No, Gabriel's not even a Hufflepuff. He can try, but...
I know I have a moment, I had a thought that he could be Ravenclaw, but I can't remember why I thought that. What was my... I don't remember what my reason was that for thinking that he was a Ravenclaw.
It's just this man, how many times has he sent Akumas and always failed? He even akumatized kids when he's not supposed to. He's like, oh, well, might as well.
You know what? Yeah, I don't think he's a Ravenclaw because... And the reason I say this is because he does things to get something out of it.
Yeah.
He doesn't really do things just for the knowledge of... Because if he was doing something just for the knowledge of, he would be researching the Miraculous because... he wants to know more how it works or things like that, but he's researching it to get something. So, yeah, I think I'll put in Slytherin.
Yeah. But fandom, which is no surprise, 82.4% sorted him into Slytherin, and 7.1% sorted him into Ravenclaw. The next character, Natalie.
Natalie! I feel like with Natalie, I think she's a Hufflepuff.
She could be, because she's very loyal to the Agreste family, especially...
Do you saw? She fought an Akuma.
Yeah.
And then she fought an Akuma off with her bare hands.
Yeah. I also see her as a Ravenclaw.
I can see it too. I feel like if we know a little more about her, we can see why she could be a Ravenclaw.
Because, she has to plan everything, with Gabriel's schedule, and then him being Hawkmoth.
Yes, that is so true.
And she helps him, and I feel like the times where they're close getting Miraculous when they use her help, and then she also got the idea, we should create a sentient bug monster based off Ladybug.
Okay, so I've been wanting to put Ravenclaw, I just couldn't think of why, because I'm bad at, I forget things easily, and I'm bad at announcing.
If I compare between Gabriel and Natalie's is the smart one.
Yeah, she plans things a lot better. I feel like I don't think Hawkmoth really thinks he doesn't really plan that well.
No.
He's kinda like he just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
He expects something different.
Mm-hmm. I'll put a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I'll put Ravenclaw too.
The fandom, they agree with us. 52.7% sorted her into Ravenclaw.
That's okay. We need more Ravenclaws. Yeah. Most of ours has been
artists.
Yeah, well, we haven't been putting more people in Hufflepuff and Gryffindor.
Yeah, and then 29.3% sorted her into Slytherin. And then dupain-cheng, so Marinette's mom.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think because I see Hufflepuffs in her. She's very kind. She cares about her family.
She also has some Gryffindor.
But yeah, because during that episode, she was using that insane move.
Well, yeah, and I think she stood up to the producers because they were when they went to Marinette's room. Wasn't she the one that got mad at them for doing that?
Yeah, she stood up for that. But I also see her as a Ravenclaw because remember the Weird Dad episode where Marinette's dad was going overboard. He's like, oh, they're perfect together. He's in love with her. And her mom was like, honey, do we know if he likes her back? You're taking this overboard. I don't know where to put her, really. I feel like she has all the qualities of the house.
She does.
Because even though we see her, I don't feel like we don't know her truly.
Yeah, I think we only got...
Because I feel like she's just like any other mom.
Moms are awesome, though.
I mean, she's not an Asian mom, I would put that. She's nowhere near an Asian mom.
Yeah, we know everything about Asian moms. Our mom fits this stereotype to the T. Remember that one time mom she tried to, what would she try to do? She tried to exercise the house, and our house smelled like smoke for like a whole week.
Oh, yeah.
It smelled like our house was on fire.
I think I'm going to put her Gryffindor. I don't know.
Yeah, that's hard.
She is.
She's a hard one.
I'm debating between Hufflepuff and Gryffindor.
She could be in Slytherin, too.
She could. I don't see a lot of Slytherin in her.
Maybe we can't do this.
I think we have to tie her.
Okay, what did she get from the fandom?
In the survey, 41.3% placed her in Hufflepuff and 32.9% placed her in Gryffindor. So it's kind of same with us.
I kind of want to put her more in Gryffindor.
Me too. I'll put her in Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Next character is Marinette's dad, Tom, Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, that's all I can say. He is a Hufflepuff. He's very, nice, caring. He cares about his family.
He reminds us of our dad. Very
loyal to his wife. And I feel like Dad, that was an episode where he showed his Hufflepuffness.
Yeah, he was he was great.
Yes, so in the survey, 46.4% sorted him in Hufflepuff, and 42.3% sorted him into Gryffindor. I mean, he is brave. I can say there's moments he does stand up.
But I feel like he's more Hufflepuff.
Yeah, he is. But I can see why people put him in Gryffindor.
Hey, there's another one.
Yes.
Owns a pub for magic users and muggles.
Someone put that, and I don't know why. And I'm like, just put them in a house.
Owns a pub for magic users and muggles.
Or he's a muggle.
Or he's a mubble.
Muggle.
Muggle. I can't talk today.
Just say nomage.
Guys, today I clean the hospitals, and on my floor, I had 12 or 13 patients leave. So I was cleaning 10 rooms. It was fun.
The next character is Master Fu. There's one character that Master Fu reminds me so much. It's Albus Dumbledore. And here's why. He made a mistake when he was younger, and then he placed the hardship to a teenager.
Oh goodness.
And then they kind of died. Well, not Master Fu. His memory's lost. So all this pressure goes into these teenagers.
Oh, dang. That is... Yep.
Because, everything starts with their mistakes.
Yep.
I put him in Gryffindor because he reminds me of Albus Dumbledore.
I think he's Ravenclaw, actually.
I can see why.
Because, the episode when they go through his past, he was impatient to learn because he wanted to know. And I feel like that's Ravenclaw trait. And he's so smart and he's so knowledgeable.
No, if I remember, he did not want to be a guardian, but he didn't have a choice. All the mistake happened because he was hungry.
Oh, he was hungry. Oh, I was thinking completely different.
No, he did not have a desire to...
Oh, I was thinking something... I have no idea what I was thinking. I had, this whole fake memory.
No, because they had to fast while they're guarding the Miraculous, but he was so hungry, he used the peacock and then created a scented monster to get food for him. And then that's when everything was chaotic.
Oh, yeah. Okay, definitely not Ravenclaw. Okay, so I was thinking of... I don't know what I got that mixed up with something.
I don't know either. I'm like, wait, what?
I think I got confused with a different show.
But same, even with Dumbledore's very wise.
That is true.
And he's a Gryffindor.
Yeah, that's true. Master Fu.
When you start thinking, you realize Master Fu is Albus Dumbledore in this series.
She is. I don't know. I actually don't know what house to put him in. Yeah, I don't know what house to put him in. I really don't know. He is dedicated because he got separated from his love.
Yeah.
And so he could protect the Miraculous. He's not Slytherin because he doesn't do things to benefit himself. He does things to benefit others.
Mm-hmm.
So that could kind of be a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he learns all these things because he's trying to make up for the mistakes he made.
While you're thinking, the survey, 46.5% sorted him into Ravenclaw and 41.2% sorted him into Gryffindor. So pretty much half-half. What we're debating over.
Yeah, because I was thinking Ravenclaw because how knowledgeable he is, but he's not doing it just to learn. He's not learning to learn. He's learning to make up for his mistake.
So it's not his benefit. I mean, it's benefit for himself.
Well, it's benefit for like.
But it's also benefit to others because he's also trying to help Marinette. But then he's putting everything on her. Just like Dumbledore's putting everything on.
It's not really necessarily benefiting him because he's just trying to make up for the mistakes he made.
That's true.
I'm gonna put in Hufflepuff.
Okay.
So like we have one where I'm not completely going along with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I didn't learn to think for myself.
So we're gonna do the Kwamis. I'm just gonna do the 5.
Okay. Tiki.
The first one is Tiki.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
I can see Gryffindor because she is brave and she will
speak up.
She will speak up.
But she's always very caring and very motherly to Marinette.
I love Tiki.
Or like an older sister.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would put her in Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
50.6% sorted her into Gryffindor, and 27.4% sorted her into Hufflepuff. Next character, Plag.
I
see him Slytherin.
Yeah.
Because all he cares about is cheese.
Cheese.
I mean, he cares about Adrian.
He does care. He's a good Slytherin.
But he only has one goal in mind, and it's cheese.
We could he'll be the one good character we put in Slytherin with Marinette.
Yeah. They'll be buddies. Tricks.
I just feel like we just don't know about Tricks that much.
We don't.
I can kind of see Slytherin.
Me too. I don't know because they're a fox, but...
Yeah, I might be thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's a trickster.
He almost did when Alia was debating if she should give the Miraculous back, and Trix was like, oh, you would be amazing. You made an amazing Rena Rouge.
Oh, so kind of manipulative.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think for now I will put Trix, and it could change.
Yeah, let's put Trix in Slytherin.
Yeah. In the survey, 41.8% sorted into Gryffindor, and the second highest, 25.9%, placed Trix in Ravenclaw.
Again, I just feel like we don't know much about Trix.
Yeah.
Trix.
Maybe we'll get to see more. I don't know.
Okay, this is my personal opinion. I feel like was Plasma mainly Slytherin? Okay. I do feel like maybe the holder is kind of manipulating the statistics. Like, create kind of like a bias. Because, like, Trix has a lot of Gryffindor, but if you think about it, a lot of people think that Alia is a Gryffindor, too. So I wonder if that could be affecting you.
That could be true. I just realized we didn't say the survey for Plag. For Plag, on the survey, 54.5% sorted him into Slytherin, and 26.1% sorted him into Gryffindor. The next character, Waze. Definitely Ravenclaw. I see him as a Ravenclaw. He's very knowledgeable.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah. He always, tell Master, but he's like, no, don't do this.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, you're old.
yeah, let's do Ravenclaw.
Yeah, on the survey, 54.9% sorted him into Ravenclaw, and 21.6% sorted him into Hufflepuff. I can see that. Next character, Pollen.
I don't remember Pollen. I know who Pollen is. I
see them as Hufflepuff because they kept calling Chloe, how can I serve you, my queen? And she just gave a Hufflepuff vibe when I saw her.
I think I felt that way too. We could do Hufflepuff for now.
Yeah. I imagine with Pollen, she was going to be more kind of similar to Chloe's personality, but it was totally opposite.
I know, but Pollen is just sweet.
She is.
I mean, Pollen's very caring for Chloe. Bless her, that Pollen.
Yeah, she's gone through so much.
not as much as Nuru.
That's true.
Nuru.
Yeah. In the survey, 41.9% sorted Pollen into Hufflepuff, and the second highest is 25.6% sorted Pollen into Slytherin.
And that's what I'm talking about. I feel like
because
who the holder is kind of manipulating the
results. Yeah. So next is Nuru.
My poor Nuru.
Hufflepuff.
Nuru. Yeah, Nuru's a Hufflepuff.
Even though when Gabriel treats Nuru so bad, Nuru still cares about Gabriel. When Gabriel fell asleep and he was like, I didn't want to wake you because you were so tired. And you look so peaceful in your sleep. Yeah,
Nuru just so sweet. Sweet.
I just want a deep episode where Nuru and Gabriel get along.
But this is Gabriel we're talking about.
It's gonna be the finale when he loses a battle.
You know what Nuru reminds me of?
What?
Okay, you guys might not know. You know Digimon?
Yeah.
The Caterpillarmon?
Oh, yeah!
It's so new.
Hopefully we'll have a similar relationship. We'll see. Dusu.
Dusu's like
All
not
over
what
the
I
place.
suspected.
No.
Yeah. I thought Dusu would be maybe like mysterious or kind of scary, but
I thought Dusu was going to be evil.
yeah, Dusu looks evil.
Because people always use that picture where they look so angry. That's why I thought, and because in Dusu being broken, I thought she would be like a messed up character in my opinion. But that was not the case. She's very outgoing, happy, dramatic. But what would that place her? Would that be a Hufflepuff?
I don't know. I don't know because I think we've only seen
Parts of her.
parts of Dusu. Like we know that Dusu is very energetic and hyper and very happy.
And she cares about Natalie a lot.
Yeah.
Because she was like, no, you shouldn't be out here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then she's like, is she okay? Every time Natalie passes out, and then she asks Gabriel, like, is she okay?
Oh, okay. Let's put in Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. In the survey,
It is very
even.
Yeah, it's very even.
But 36.9% sorted her into Hufflepuff, and 22.9% placed Dusu in Ravenclaw.
And then 22.3 was in Gryffindor.
Yeah. We did it. We sorted the characters
Yay!
into Hogwarts House. And I think we did
nice.
good. I think most of our choices were similar to the survey, too.
Yeah.
Before we finish, we're going to spotlight some artists, cosplayers, and fan fiction writers.
Woot woot.
So the first artist, let me pull up my Instagram. I was not prepared.
Should I just sing a song?
No. We're almost there anyway.
Da 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 da.
So the first artist is Laurencel _arts. I discovered them on DeviantArt because they did a comic and it was really good. And I love their art style. It's very like vibrant and adorable.
Oh, yeah, it is cute.
I bought these keychains and like you have to read her comics. They're so amazing. And just the coloring vibrant. Like I'm excited to get this poster.
Oh,
this
that
poster
is
looks so cool.
That is very vibrant.
Yeah. I just love her art style. It's very unique and and she's like the nicest person ever. And this is one of the comics.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll show you the rest later, but
Yeah.
I love her art style. And then the next artist we will spotlight is Jenneshi. I met Jenneshi at Anime Expo last year.
Oh, it's
And
so
look at her.
cute.
It's so
It's like a
adorable.
little chibi.
Yeah, and oh, so cute.
Aww.
I need to show you, like, for my birthday, she drew a picture of my OC Juliet with Adrian and Felix.
Oh, cute. The dynamic trio.
Mm-hmm. Again, also, she's like the sweetest and nice person ever. You guys, definitely check out these two artists. We will link their accounts below.
One by we, she means her.
Yeah. And yeah, they're just amazing artists. But definitely go support these artists. They're just amazing. The next category, we will be doing cosplayers. Next cosplayer is Meeks Treats. She's cosplayed Queen Bee.
Ooh.
One of my favorite Queen Bee cosplayers. But she also does Rena Rouge.
Yes! I love Rena Rouge, guys.
She's an amazing cosplayer. She's on My Hero Academia.
Yes.
I know you love that show.
Yes, I'm so addicted. There's like the new movie.
I know. I
I
heard
want to
about
watch it, but there's no one to watch it with me.
Yeah, this is her, Chloe. So the next cosplayer is itsamycos. This is her Ladybug cosplay.
Ooh, cute.
I first discovered their dance AU.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I've also met her at the Anime Los Angeles, the one 2 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah, and her cosplays are just amazing. I think she hand makes all of her cosplays, except for the suit. It was she bought the pattern and then have it sewn. But she made her own yo-yo, the mask, and the wig.
Dang.
Yeah, I know both of them. They're all amazing cosplayers. This is with her friend Riley.
Oof.
Again, I will link both of their accounts. Really check out their cosplay. Their cosplays is amazing. Now we didn't do this in the previous episode, but we're going to spotlight fan fiction writers. I feel like, they deserve to get the acknowledgement as well.
Mm-hmm.
The first fanfic writer I want to spotlight is their username is called The Novel Artist. And
Is it the novel artist or the novel artist?
I think it's The Novel.
The novel. Okay, that's probably correct. I think of noble.
Yeah, and I've read most of their fanfiction. They have a lot of fanfiction of Miraculous Ladybug. You can go check out their account. The first story I read was, I read a lot of stories, but the first story I read was The Love of a Cat, and it's one of my favorites. So the story is Marinette almost gets raped by Theo. This is like a royal AU.
Oh.
And then she gets saved by Lord Noir, and because of what happened, she has to get married. So Lord Noir agrees to marry her, and in the process, she slowly falls in love with Lord Noir, but he has a secret.
Oof.
And it's one of my favorite fanfiction.
Mysterious.
Yep. And then another fanfiction I liked of theirs is called Second Chance. So Adrian's a widow, and he has, I think, a 3 or 4-year-old daughter named Emma, and he needs a nanny. So Alia's like, well, I have a friend named Marinette. She can be Emma's nanny. And then this is before Luka. So and Marinette was a recent widow and is trying to start the process of grieving. So she gets hired as Emma's nanny, and it's just the fluff and the angst, but it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
And then my other favorite fanfiction writer is Chocolate Chips. The first fanfiction I ever read was The Unexpected Surprise. Adrian was living out of the country, and then he comes back to France, and he's trying to get together with everyone. And then he finds out Marinette has a daughter named Emma.
I think I read the beginning of this, but I never finished it.
It's finished now. You need to read it. And he finds out that Emma's his daughter, but Marinette doesn't know because to her, Emma is Chat Noir's daughter, and she was Ladybug. And it's just like bunch of emotions, but it's a really good fan fiction. And another of their fan fiction I've read is Dance With Me, Chaton. And this one is a dance AU. Adrian's being forced by his dad to find this ladybug and then bring her to Gabriel because he believes this ladybug's working in the company. So Adrian's trying to find this ladybug. So he pretends to be Chat Noir. So there's no ladybug in Chat Noir. Superheroes, just online usernames. And so they're emailing, messaging each other, and then he joins into this dance group, and then he's being taught by Plague. And then I love this story. It's very interesting. Also, again, angst, but there's also fun.
We love angst.
Yeah. So both the artist, the fanfiction writer, the novel artist, and Chocolate Chips, they collab together, and they're currently writing a fanfiction called A Bride for the Prince. By the time I think I released this, the fanfiction might be complete. So it's about Malin is a princess, but she wants to get married to Ivan. And no, she's not a princess. Sorry, she's a lady. And all the ladies were invited to go to the Agress Kingdom, and then they'll be picked to be a bride for the prince, and the prince will pick who will be his bride, but he's going to pretend to be Chat Noir, like Lord Noir or something, like a royal guard, and get to know these ladies so he can know who they truly are. And Marinette takes Malin's place as one of the ladies. And then she meets Adrian, who is a royal guard. And I'm like, it's another royal AU, and it's so good. I'm like,
oof.
It's so cute. Like their relationship, like just the way how she writes Adrian, the royal guard, and Adrian, the prince, when Marinette interacts with it, is so completely different. It's just written so well. I would highly recommend to read A Bride for the Prince.
Ooh.
I think that is everything. Is there anything else you want to say? We will try to record and upload more episodes depending on our schedule. But thank you guys so much for listening to Stay Tuned with Miraculous Ladybug, and hopefully we'll be back soon. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.